Hello everyone, this is Maisie from Maisie Art again. I'm bringing you another video of myself coloring one of my stamps that are available on maisieart.com. Again, I decided to do the narration. It was kind of fun to be able to talk y'all through it, and also then I don't have to worry about any sort of copyright infringement as far as music goes. So hopefully you don't mind, and this is a great way if you do have any questions for me about the process or the art or anything whatsoever. Feel free to just leave those questions in the YouTube comments, and I will certainly do my darndest to answer those in upcoming videos. I have already had one question asking what program I use for my art and whether I use a tablet pen or a mouse. I do use Paint Tool Sai. It is a really great program. I believe it is out of Japan, but they have an excellent translation. So I haven't had any problems with it. It's very user-friendly for all sorts of art. This is also the program that I'm going to be doing a tutorial on later this week. I also do use a Wacom Intuos 4 tablet pen, though if you are looking to try out digital art, especially if you are looking to color digital stamps, I think that it's definitely possible with a mouse. I might try out doing a stamp where I just color it with the mouse just to try out a little bit later, just to show you that it can be done. If you really delve into it, I would encourage you to pick up a tablet pen. You can usually get them for around $50, and they are so nice. They make art on the Sai program much nicer. You can use pressure, and that's how I get the thick and thin lines and whatnot. Though Sai is designed so that you can do a lot of those features without a pen, with a mouse. So I'll show you that. Right here you can see me coloring in the hair. This is kind of a different technique from what I'm used to. I spend a lot of time watching tutorials on how to use Paint Tool Sai and how other people do their techniques. So I was trying that out with this one. You'll notice that this image is going to come out a lot more luminous. It's going to be a lot shinier than a lot of my other ones. I kind of like it, not definitely for all of my stamps, but for one that's a little bit more cartoony and silly like Swoopy Melva here, I think I might stick with it a little bit. Swoopy Melva has always been just a really a favorite stamp of mine. She's just so fun and happy with her cakes and pies. She just kind of appeared on my paper one day. I was sitting at a chiropractor's office waiting for a friend of mine who was getting an adjustment. I didn't know what I was going to doodle, and she just kind of popped up on the paper. So she was followed, of course, by Swoopy Genie and Swoopy Celia from the Swoopy series. Definitely going to be coloring in all three of those in the future, but it might be a little while before I get to the other ones. If you have any requests, if you have favorite stamps from maisieart.com that you would like to see me color sooner rather than later, let me know. I am definitely open to requests. I want to get all of the stamps colored so I can get the website updated with the nice pretty colored images for examples. So please definitely tell me if there is something that you'd like me to bump up to the top of the list. Always happy to do that. Let's see here. Also, if you have any suggestions for future stamps, I'm always open to that. Can't make any promises. I'm not going to try and draw something that I don't feel like is something that I can do justice to, but if you do have suggestions, go to the maisieart.com blog, which you can get to just by going to maisieart.com, and there's a tab right there for suggestions. So feel free to throw that out there or in the YouTube comments below. I'm always happy to hear what people have on their mind and what they're looking for. So nothing really unusual in this one other than the lighting effects that are a little bit different. You can also see it in the way that I did the pie tin and the frosting on the cake. It just kind of glows a little bit more. For that, I'm using a layer called Luminosity. I think it's Luminosity. It might be just Luminous. No, I think it's luminosity. Anyway, it just makes things very, very, very shiny. I'm still kind of a beginner with paint tool size, so I am just learning about the different layer types. I definitely use the multiply layer frequently. I'll probably be using luminosity quite a bit more. And every time I watch those videos, every time I do a new painting, I learn something. So it should just get better and better, I'm hoping, from here. Melva here, she's always been a redhead in my mind, so I had some difficulty figuring out what color I wanted to put her in. I think I had intended to go with a white apron at first, but it just kind of got blue as I went along. I don't mind. I think the yellow, blue, and purple look pretty fun together. Not sure what else to talk about at this point. Please let me know what you think of these narrated videos. If you prefer to just sit back and listen to the music, then I would definitely like to be aware of that. Of course, you can always just mute me and listen to your own music if you're not a big classical fan. But it's kind of fun to be able to talk about what I've had on my mind and what I'm working on here. I'm thinking that in the future here, probably in the near future, I'd like to try branching out a little bit and just for fun, try and go ahead and color in the stamp of another artist. Specifically, probably something from Beansy Doodles, since she and I are very close friends. Just to, kind of try my painting technique on a artist other than my own work, so I don't have a preconceived notion of how I want it to look like when I'm done. Should be an interesting experiment. I'm also planning to do more of the drawing videos like I did with the Anna. As of right now, as of this recording, I have put out part 1 of Anna, and part 2 is going to be going out tomorrow, today being August 14th, by the way. This video probably won't go out for a couple of days here, so who knows when you'll be watching it. This might be 2028 for all I know. But I'm got a couple of ideas for some more fan art sorts of things that I'd like to do, and I think if I want to indulge myself in some fan art, then making a video is a good way to go about it. You saw that screen pop up. That's my recording software. It happened that the maintenance folks had come in right at that time. We're having some problems with our air conditioner vents. So I apologize for that, but it only caused a little bloop there. Getting done with this one. I've only got a couple of minutes left here, finishing up the highlights. I talked about this in the Anna video. We're going to lower the lighting on those a little bit and throw in some shinies. And then all I have to do is my luminosity layer and we're good to go. I messed this up initially. I remembered to put it just on Melva, but I put it on the wrong layer. Major rule when you're doing Psy, make sure you're on the right layer. I've messed up so many times. So that's Melva. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I hope I didn't annoy you too much, and I hope that you will like and subscribe. Thank you.